Christmas came early this year, and Season 2 of Fungeons and Flagons is happening! The moderator has returned, and a brand new adventure is starting. Before you tune in, we've compiled a quick recap of Season 1 to give you an idea of the kind of antics that you should be ready for. The story begins with Sam Basher's Maester, Jeremy Azevedo's Helgarth Trinkledink, and Matt Lieberman's Torin Tummytouch waking up hungover in a dungeon. The group, otherwise known as the Tiny Boys, have been accused of brawling in Lady Ursa's castle. She says that she will release them and waive the damages they caused if they bring back her precious bear ring that had disappeared, giving them just 1 week to do so. The gang travels to Bear's Reach to figure out just what happened to the ring, with their only clue leading to a mysterious man with a mole. The Tiny Boys venture to find information on this mysterious person, aptly known as the Mole Man. They stumble into the local tavern to gather clues, but the tavern owner states that he's had a bit of an issue with his wagon supply. In exchange for information, he wants his supplies back. So our adventurers set off into the Dark Groves to find the wagon. They're intercepted by 6 corrupted pixies that destroy the supplies and nearly kill 2 of the Tiny Boys. Oh no! They head back to the tavern to break the news, but end up obtaining information on the Mole Man anyway, discovering that he spends a lot of time at the town's sept. So they travel to the sept and meet the Mole Man, who didn't have a mole on his face, but rather a mole as his companion. The importance of context. After engaging in a little combat with the Tiny Boys, the Mole Man escapes into the mirror and closes the portal behind him. As the Tiny Boys search the room, they find a scroll, a tiny chest, and a list the Mole Man left as he slipped away. The Tiny Boys eventually collect every item on the list and make their way back to the sept, only to discover that they're now locked inside. They scramble to figure out a way to escape and to get the mirror back, and they do. Maester and Helgarth make passage through the mirror, but Torin and Maester's Bigby did not, resulting in their instant death. Maester and Helgarth obtain the bear ring and head back to the sept. They use power from the ring to bring back Bigby. Lady Ursa's soldiers then burst in the room, bringing Lady Ursa with them. She turns into an owl bear, and our tiny crew learns that her curse was suppressed by both her amulet and the bear ring. A soldier steals the ring and locks everyone in the room together. A battle erupts, and Maester manages to pull the necklace off the owl bear, causing the cursed beast to deteriorate into ashes. Later, the soldier arrives with the bear ring and thanks the boys for killing Lady Ursa and saving Bear's Reach. They now have the ring in their possession, and they put it to good use. Along with the amulet, the boys use the ring to bring back Maester's true love, Delilah. But while Delilah was resurrected, the Mole Man returned and took back the bear ring as the battle raged on. Helgarth manages to kill the Mole Man, but with his dying breath, he activates the scroll in the bear ring and sacrifices Delilah. The sacrifice resurrects an ancient demigod known as the Master. Maester dies in battle, but Bigby gets a hold of the bear ring from the Master. Bigby learns that in order to kill the Master, he needs to be pushed back into the mirror, which must then be smashed. Helgarth successfully traps and kills the Master, but then uses the little bit of power from the bear ring to bring Maester back. The Tiny Boys successfully defeated the Master, but the Pixies took control instead. Oops. What are you excited to see in Season 2 of Fungeons? Let us know in the comments, and make sure to follow us on social media along with supporting us on Patreon to help contribute to Fungeons and Flagons.